Hi, it's on a mood swing. This is going to be a little bit more personal of an account, just to kind of give you a background on what it's like dating somebody who is bipolar and borderline and all this other stuff. The hubby and I got into a fight last night because every summer I get insecure that he's going to leave me. So I throw a fit and try to get him to leave me or me to leave him, tell him that I'm leaving him or I'm going to cheat on him or just whatever I can to make him go. Last night I think I figured out why I do this. This was after our fight and we were talking. When I was in college, I was online dating a guy and he dumped me at the beginning of the summer because I tried to help him. He was also bipolar and he thought that it would be a great idea if he would just suppress all his emotions, pretend he didn't feel anything, and just try to live life that way. Of course, if you know anything about bipolar, you know that's an absolutely horrible thing to do, and you're going to have a horrible crash if you try. So I tried to warn him through his friends. I tried to warn him. He didn't listen. I tried to warn his friends, and they said, "Oh no, you don't understand. He's the best he's ever been." So I went to his mentor and I told his mentor, whose phone number I happened to have, and he said I betrayed him. He said all these horrible the guy I dated said I betrayed him by going to his mentor and said all these horrible things and broke up with me. And I think ever since then I just get insecure around the same time that whoever I'm dating is going to do the same thing to me again, that I'm going to try and do something and just totally mess up. So I might as well just end the relationship because it's messed up. So at least that's what I think. But it's been pretty hard on the hubby for the past couple of years because I go through this every summer, and now that I think I finally found a reason why, at least it sheds some light and I can talk about it when I go into therapy. But up until now, it's just been really difficult because I just throw fights. I say, like I said before, that I'm going to cheat on him, that I have to leave, that one year, I don't know why or what possessed me, I was like, I have to leave you for this guy in California because God told me I was supposed to marry him. I was a little bit delusional at the time. But it's really rough on him, and I give him a lot of credit for sticking by my side through all of this because it's not easy when you hear the person you love telling you to leave them. But I don't know, that's just what happens. And hopefully, now that I have a little of understanding of why I do it, I can remember when I do it and how to try to prevent it. Yesterday, I started feeling like no matter what, I was going to cheat on him, and I started getting really depressed. So I went for my walk. And I walked for 45 minutes, and by the time I got back, I was feeling fine. And then later that night, when it was time to go to bed, I started feeling sad again, and that's when we had our fight. And so, I don't know, maybe I should have gone for a walk again, as the hubby said, but it was kind of thundering, so I didn't want to go outside. But he says I can control it since I controlled it before when I went for the walk earlier, so that I can control it later. I could have controlled it later when it happened. But I don't know, I'm not sure. I just now know that I do this every summer and that I have think I have a reason for it. I can try and prevent it. I know I've said that like 10 times. I know I'm repeating myself. I don't even know why I'm going to post this because it's just a rambling, but anyways, that's a little bit of background on what it's like to date somebody who's a little bit psycho. Well, okay, I'm more than just a little bit psycho, but well, I'm not that bad. But if you're with somebody who has an emotional disorder and they throw a fit and say that you have to leave them or they do something like that, just know that it's their insecurities coming through and that they do still love you and they do still care. They're just so scared that you're going to leave them that they have to one up you and leave themselves before you leave them, if that makes any sense. Another thing that I also do is want to go back to that guy who I dated online because I know he would treat me like crap. And my insecurities tell me that I need to be with somebody who treats me like crap. The hubby treats me wonderfully. When I was working, he'd drive me to work or from work. I'd come home, dinner was ready, everything was done. It was perfect. And I mean, now that I'm not working, I cook, but I don't mind cooking. But he'll still drive me to all my appointments, all my interviews. He supports me fully. He is a wonderful person that does a lot for me. But sometimes I just think that I deserve somebody who treats me like crap. So I have this desire to get in contact with that guy and go run off to where he's from to find him because I want to be treated like crap. I don't know where I get that from. I think I get it from my mom, to be honest. And mom, if you're watching this, sorry, but it's the truth. You left Richard, who was stable and wonderful, for Tracy, who is not as stable, and yeah. But I think I get it from her, but I'm not sure. Anyways, sorry for the long rambling. That's just what it's like to be me, I guess. I'll see you later. Bye.